At this time, we welcome to the podium our first honorary senior speaker, Ms. Zoey McBee. Zoey is the daughter of Emily and David McBee. Zoey has participated in band, National Honor Society, Rho Kappa, speech and debate, the Tutoring Center, and was president of the Feminist Club. Zoey will attend the University of Kansas in the fall and double major in journalism and political science.
Good evening, graduates, staff, family, and friends. It is an honor to share this moment with you and be the first to actually wish you monumental success. We are here tonight because the people who arrived here before us worked hard to provide us with everything we need to be successful. And tonight, on behalf of the class of 2023, thank you for all you have done for us. On our first day of school at Olathe West, Mr. Novacek told us that there are three kinds of people: those who watch what happened, those who wonder what happened, and those who make it happen. At this time, this cheesy little quote didn't mean much to me. I was a nerdy little band kid who hadn't quite figured out how life was going to work for me. Would I be a watcher, a wanderer, or would I make it happen? Looking back to that first day, I was more focused on how the lunch line worked than how real world worked. My fear of mean girls, strict teachers, and getting lost meant that the only thing I was about to make happen was just making it through the day. But I made that happen, and so did you. I didn't know it at the time, but I was about to be awesome, and so were you. Within hours of our first day of freshman year, we began to make friends, love our teachers, navigate the building, and yes, get lunch. We discovered that Olathe West wasn't just a building. It was a home for opportunity, fresh starts, good risks, and practicing for life. Every day, we had a choice to be content or to be awesome. My dad always told me that I was going to change the world and that I was awesome sauce. And most of the time, I believed him. I began to understand that each of us has a choice each day to be satisfied or to be awesome. For me, being awesome isn't about whether others believe it. It's about whether I believe it. It isn't thinking I'm better than anyone. It's believing that I can do more and be better than who I was yesterday. You and I are both awesome, especially when we stop being in the business of hoping things happen and start being in the business of making things happen. Our graduating class has enormous talent and potential. I've seen it for myself. Each of us has something awesome to offer the world, but we have to take action to make it happen. We cannot just hope. We cannot just wait. We cannot just look up from our phones for just enough to declare to the world that we will be over here, doing nothing, ready and waiting for the world to do something wonderful for us. That's not how it works. Being awesome requires us to leave our comfort zones, work hard, and push ourselves towards things we want. The good news is that we are ready, and we are capable. The bad news is that we have to put our phones down, get off Snapchat, and step away from the screen long enough to take life seriously, because this is the only life we get. What are we waiting for? Want to be a YouTube star? Get started. Want to be a pro athlete? Just do it. Want to be the President of the United States? Go for it. But not between the years of 2040 and 2048 because the office will be taken. Thank you very much. But to do something awesome. Yes, the fear can be real, and the anxiety can be overwhelming. This is what it feels like to leave your comfort zone. But just as owls must leave the nest in order to survive, we must step out of the familiar and into the unknown so that we can experience the life that is waiting for us. The Snapchat streaks, the high scores, the millionth YouTube video, they were fun, but they cannot nourish our souls or sustain our happiness. We must do terribly uncomfortable things like talk to actual people. Don't worry, I've seen it in the movies. It might just work, and it might be awesome. I know this much. If we are afraid to do something important, we must do it while we are afraid, because doing nothing comfortably never beats doing something fearfully. It really doesn't matter who is prettier, smarter, funnier, or wiser. The smart people who do nothing will always be working for the dumb people who did something. And that's how the last 20 years of government happened, so just don't. You have to make it happen, and it will not happen until and unless you do. Our experience at Olathe West was something of a dress rehearsal for real life. The tests, games, meets, essays, concerts, quizzes, tournaments, presentations, and competitions were really just a simulation of all the things we need to be in life for it to be successful. Some of us may see it as an end, and others may see it as a beginning, but all of us should see it as a preparation for the world we are about to enter. It is time to make something happen. It is time to be awesome and do things that make you proud of who you are. If you want flowers in your garden later, you have to plant the seeds now. If you want self-esteem, you have to do esteemable things. And if you don't know what to do, just be nice and do nice things for other people until you find your place. The class of 2023 isn't just a group of kids who learned algebra and English and science together. Over the last 4 years, we hung 5 state championship banners. We won an impressive amount of Blue Star Awards. And in my opinion, we had one of the best and most passionate marching bands around. We have done amazing things, and we have made things happen. But that's just the first chapter. The rest is yet to be written. Go out and do something awesome. I love you all.